Did I start it? All right, perfect. All right, so the teacher Danny stream is going strong. Here we are in
Battle zone
population
is now
one.
shrinking.
Let's see if we got a battle between Alpha and Bravo. Looks like one of the Bravo team members went down. We're going to follow Mindy. Mindy making their way across the catwalk. Kian and Ropo battling it out in the grass, both coming out of cover. Kian winning that fight. Yeah, we're in spectate mode, but once this game is over, we'll be in the regular mode. I'm a streamer, so I'm like announcing. I'm doing like an announcer thing. Kazi pushing in on Commando. Takes him out and looks like he's still got his full health. It's Kazi moving around Kingdom. Okay, we have Chloe Chick. Are they on the same team? All right. It's Kazi finding a position within the castle wall, deciding to move forward. It seems like he is ready for a fight, and he's approaching the enemy. Now all the way over to Frontier. I think he found his first victim. Oh, but Danny takes out Tub Thumper before he can even move. It's Kazi comes to back his teammate up, but Pirate Girl starts firing some shots to get him back into cover. Danny using the barriers to keep himself alive. It's Kazi making that his obstacle now, but he gets jumped by the Bravo team and gets taken out. Pirate Girl taking on Chloe Chick mountain to mountain, but Pirate Girl gets some help from Cannoli. Zombie Walker pushing in, holding the front for the Bravo squad. Okay, cool, thanks. Perfect. LJ diving in, trying to stay alive in the air, firing shots before he even gets down, but that's not enough. Zombie Walker makes him a victim and then becomes one herself as Ray-Ban jumps onto the scene, taking out Zombie. Tub Thumper goes down, and so does Pirate, his killer. It seems like Ray-Ban is on a tear. Now I'm hearing some revives going. You know what? I've been spreading out what I stream and where I stream. So this does feel like at home though. This does feel like my home stream. You know what I mean? But you know, I had to try other platforms just to see. So okay. Oh, nice. What's up, dude? Yeah, you're always the first comment. I haven't checked comments yet. Ray-Ban pushing in, meeting up with their team.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Yeah. Dude, that's half the battle is just saying what they're doing. It's Kazi moves forward. He's going to the back of farmland. I don't think he realizes how many opposing teammates are within these walls. Danny trying to stay quiet. It's Kazi. Found him right in the corner. It's Kazi pays the price for going out in without his team as Danny takes him out. Danny now setting up barriers to stay alive. Tub Thumper invading Alpha territory through the barn. Danny with a sliver of health just stays alive. Those barriers don't do enough though as Lily flanks him from the left side, then leaps in to join the fight in the barn, finishing off Commando. No, it must be. I like all. I've done the Tech 9 thing before. I love it. Okay. All right. Alpha team at the advantage currently with about 4 more players on the team than Bravo, but Bravo, I'm sure, is going to get, they're already starting to revive. And just like that, they're back up to almost full force. Mindy providing some support in the form of heals with that harmonica. Too bad they don't have that harmonica in the regular game. Kian doing some preemptive shooting. Now, as you see, everybody's using the Tech 9 today. That's typically a short-range weapon. There's a lot of people here who rely heavily on sniping, and this is changing the game. Kian likes to fire from long shots and short shots with the SPR. Now, the good thing about a fight where everybody's using Tech 9s is you have to get close. It's going to be exciting. It looks like Alpha Team is taking over farmlands. They're looking for the final Bravo Team members that are alive, hoping that they will get them revived so they can fight them. Oh, Commando getting in a fight with FU Mindy through the window. Commando trapped inside as if it's Kazi comes to throw support. And Kazi doesn't hesitate for a moment to start filling up Mindy's shield. Team Merc makes the dream work. It's Kazi staying at the edge of the battle zone as he approaches Frontier from the left side and his teammates approach from the right. This is a pretty coordinated rotation as they go from one field to the next. It's Kazi testing out those TNT barrels, and they pass the test.
60 seconds.
Now the next ring is going to be quite a distance away, and it looks like Alpha Team is headed straight there. Looks like Alpha Team wants to get that next ring, but I do hear some gunfire. LJ takes out Danny behind the barn like he was Old Yeller. Chloe Chick on top of the barn, fighting against the other barn. This is barn-on-barn violence, and considering that this is a video game with only Tech 9s today, a very short-distance weapon, this has been an interesting match. Chloe Chick can't make use of that weapon from that far, moves in to become a little bit more effective. Charging onto the barn, giving some support for Ray-Ban, but ultimately the rest of her team was able to take care of it. Looks like Chloe's gonna get some revives. Gets 2 of their teammates up. Mindy tried to get in on the revive, but was unable to. She's getting the revive ready for her. All right. Kian pushes in on the barn area at Farmlands, has to move out of the next battle zone area, but quickly gets back in. He's down to half health, charging with that Tech 9, but his team comes to support him at the last second. Commando trying to hide out in the corner, but Kian gets aggressive, finishes off the match, and gives Alpha Team the win. Dude, I'm clipping that. I got a good shot of that. Yeah. I finally started learning how to do that, so. Yeah, I'm trying to figure all this stuff out, dude. All right, let me check. I'm going to get on my phone and check the stream. All right, I'm just checking the channel. Want to see that everything's running good. Louie, what's up, dude? Chillin', man. I just got here. You been here? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I didn't see you down there. All right, hold on. I'm checking my stream real quick. I always forget how to do it. Oh my gosh. All right, how do I sound though? Okay, so their voices are not showing up in the stream, which is very fortunate. Maybe it makes for a more interesting stream to hear the other team's voices, but it you know, it affects my stream. So I still get to talk to everybody, my buddies. Let's see who's got the room. Chloe Chick. Oh, I'm gonna ask her if I could be on my own team. I do. And is squad size set to legions? Okay. Okay, cool. So hold on. So are you guys not gonna? So what are you gonna? Like just do swords or something? Playing hide. Okay, so they're gonna play a hide and go seek version. All right. All right, cool. So they're gonna put me on my own team, which means that I get to. Well, I'm gonna die, and then that's gonna put me into spectate mode, and then I'm going to be able to. Do the commentating that I like to do when I do my stream. So probably should have got something to drink before I go. Wish it was easier to take breaks. Make the break so short. What's up, Louie? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, okay. So if you're gonna record what, your headset? Okay. Did you already start? Okay. Okay. So you started at 9:32. Well, I was just gonna say you could always look at the time when an action happens. So let's say something really cool happens 5 minutes into the match. That'll be at 9:35. And you'll say, oh, that's 5 minutes into your recording. You're like, oh, I know at the 5 minute mark there's something good. Or you could just mark down, or because you know what I mean? It makes it easier if you remember what the good parts are. That'd be perfect. What's up, Nate? Yeah, it's fun. Hey, see, I'm supposed to die right now, but I don't want to give away their position because I'm really close to them. All right. Oh, okay, cool, cool. And then you guys can just shoot me? I'll just grab some grenades and take care of it. Absolutely, but I didn't want to give away your position because you're hiding. That's the only reason I didn't. I was going to come up to you and just shoot at you at the ground to get you to kill me. Yeah, I'm going to go to Frontier. I'm going to go to Frontier and go with the Seekers because I don't want to give away your position. I mean, dude, people are watching the stream. That's stream sniping if I've ever heard it. Okay, you guys want to test out the team. All right, so they're just playing hide and seek. Well, you'll see the people you're seeking have red. Well, they won't have the blue names over their head. Hey, who's on the tower? Who's on the side of the tower? Seekers or hiders? Finally, someone killed me. Thanks. Appreciate it, Cannoli.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Oh, you know what, Chloe? Can we make sure that we set it to legions for the next match? Because I'm just floating around here in Ghost Town. I'm not unable to spectate, but I still am stream. You know, watching this on the stream. Here, let me get rid of the smoke. They're giving their. You could also lie. What about lying? Oh, you know what? I know what I'll do. Come on. So many people. Why don't you put my friends first? All right, here we go. So at least I'll be in spectator mode. I won't be able to see which team is which, but that's all right. Still make it good for the stream. I really pushed myself in the corner in the stream today, huh? All right, looks like we have a team over at Farmlands. Oh, that's the team. Maybe that was the team that was hiding. So what's going on now is these teams are playing hide and seek. And one team is much larger than the other. And there's a rule where the large team is not allowed to revive themselves. But the small team can. And the small team was given a head start of where to hide. So Louie and Colorado must be on different. They must be on different teams. Oh, no,
The war.
The bullets weren't
has
affecting him,
begun.
so I guess they're not on. I guess they are on the same team. Louie in Colorado setting up over by the rocks in front of the summit. Danny heading from Metropolis back over to Summit to join the rest of the Alpha Squad. There's only 3 players on Bravo, and 2 of them are dead. There's only 1 player left alive. It's Kian, and I do not want to give away Kian's position. It looks like this team is moving really quickly, and they are headed over towards... Where are they headed towards? It looks like they're headed over towards Frontier. Now, I did get a glimpse of where he's hidden, but people could be watching this stream, and he might need to hide there for the entirety of the 20, second delay. So I do not want to give away his position. All right, looks like 2 players teleported. Not sure where they teleported to. Now I'm waiting on Shay Shay and Bullseye to get revived. Kazi looking for one of the hiders, seeing if they could find them anywhere over in the farmlands. And again, I noticed them, and I'm purposely not looking at the person hiding because I don't want to stream sniped. Like, it's literally that one person down there, Kian, versus the entire Alpha team. But the Alpha team is not allowed to revive. But the Bravo team is. They seem like everybody wants to get grouped up together over in Frontier. Bullseye leaping into the air, doing a 720, trying to find any enemies. Taking the frustration out on the saloon. Oh, Kian Adwick finally found by the Alpha team. Mad Killer comes in to finish this game of hide and seek. Kian goes down, leaving Alpha team the victors. It was about a 5-minute match. Yeah, I can tell Mad Killer that he can clip that, or he should, that it'll be there. That I got it, So that was some decent footage. All right, so we are going to go. Okay, we're doing another world. All right, bye-bye. See you later. All right. Okay, I got to ask Chloe to something. Died in action. Maybe you're just captivating. You're just a captivating person. People just give you their attention. What's up, Kian? Dude. So I'm streaming this right now, and I was spectating, and I was doing really hard to not look at you because I didn't want to give away your position. So I was looking at them the whole time, but it was good. It was good. Where? Yeah. Oh, Mad Killer, where are you at? Yeah, I was gonna say I got the kill, so it wasn't that exciting. You just ran in and killed him. But if you want to see it, I did get a good view of it. Chloe, would it be okay if you set the squad size to legions? It doesn't affect the game in any other way. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. All right, so it looks like... So the lobby that I'm in right now is... I want to say a little unique in a way. There's a community building here, and it's... So today, you know, we have our habits in the games that we play mostly, but it looks like today, hey, it's Saturday night. You know, people are probably going to be on longer, so people are trying different things. We're doing different games than we normally do. It's not just the regular old, you know, 3 on 3 on 3. It'll be like 8 on 8, 11 on 11. So what's up, Bullseye? He got his. How'd you get in the street? Oh, hold on. Is this how you do it? Oh, but I probably got to lay down, sit down, huh? Because I'm in a chair because I'm a lazy bum. I didn't know you could do that. That's amazing.
Squad battle. 3 squads this match.
There's another Danny. There's a kid named Danny. I'm finally not bad Danny. And so one of the teams is going to stay on the platform. And they're all waiting right now. You can't hear them talking, but they're planning what they're going to do, but
Supply drop deploying to farmlands.
Who got me? Kazzy got me? All right, the white rabbit. All right, so now I'm going to go into spectator mode. All right. So Alpha Team, as you can see, is large. Alpha Team's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 players. The Bravo Team's got 4. Zombie, Cannoli, Ray-Ban, and Mad Killer. And it's hide and seek, where the big team, Alpha Team, is chasing the Bravo Team. And Bravo Team got a head start. So the Alpha Team, you know, the game already started like a minute and a half ago, 2 minutes ago, and Alpha Team is just now leaving. They're making their way over to Bravo Team. Now, Bravo Team has a choice. They're allowed to revive each other. So, you know, they can take a couple risks, but they're low in numbers. So if they get into a fight, all Alpha Team has to do is make sure they stay together. So what Bravo can do is just kind of hide somewhere, you know, but that doesn't necessarily work. People do find you, and they find you, and the ring pulls in. I call it the ring. The ring is like the battle zone. On this game, they call it the battle zone, the shrinking map. LJ floating into Metropolis. Does not look like any Bravo Team members are here. So this will be a good spot to loot, but not necessarily find any weapon. I mean, find any enemies. They can find weapons. Oh, it looks like one Alpha Team member is already gone down. And they are not allowed to revive. Ray-Ban sniping over from the right side. LJ doesn't see it. I'm going to get away from... I'm going to focus on the chasers. Which are these... not those four. Those are the hiders. I'm going to focus on Alpha Team so I don't give away... well, there I go. I was just following Bravo Team around. Kian gets taken out by a stray sniper swipe courtesy of Mad Killer. Nate looking for an enemy somewhere within this construction site. Don't know if he's going to find anyone. Oh, Nate takes a look to see if he can get up on a ceiling, and he can't make it up halfway through the wall as Mad Killer uses a sword Spider-Man style and dices him up, leaving all his gear in a circle in memory of what could have been. Tub Thumper charges in to the same area to get that sniper rifle. Mad Killer lays some pressure down, but is unable to finish off Tub Thumper. Tub Thumper, low shields, but pushing in on the Bravo team. The Bravo team's getting ghosted by Alpha. Alpha knows that they have a player advantage, but they don't have that player advantage till their players come over. So right now, there's only a few Alpha team members alive. There's only... I mean, near this building. Okay, they are starting to finally group up. There's only one Bravo team member alive. So what are these guys gonna do? Looks... Oh, the Alpha team is not allowed to revive. That's right. So that is helpful. So even if you win or lose a fight, you might get a second chance on Bravo. What an interesting way to do this. Cassie getting some sniper fire and then P90 fire, courtesy of Mad Killer, gets taken out. Shay Shay has to jump off the side of the building. She lost all of her shield and a little bit of her health. Looks like she's able to take some time to heal up and get back in the fight. There's only now Bravo team has the advantage. There are only 3 Alpha team members left, and they can't revive. So now anybody could stream snipe. So whoever I'm focusing on, so now I can't focus on Bravo team. Mad Killer jumps in on Shay Shay inside the building. She sets up enough barriers to stay alive. Mad Killer tries to use the second floor. He's looking everywhere for that teammate, but he cannot find Shay Shay. She is just outside the door. Mad Killer, though, hears her using her shake for shield healing, dives in and takes her out. There's only 2 Alpha team members left. Hello. So I'm going to go ahead and follow the Bravo team members since they have the advantage now. I don't want to ruin it for the 2 Alpha team members, Chloe Chick and Louie MVR. Let's see. I don't know, and I don't want to find them yet. I don't know if Bravo realizes that Alpha only has 2 players. So, yeah. Now the good thing. All right, so Ray-Ban and Cannoli have found Chloe Chick, and they both fire on her at the same time. She is unable to stay alive. Louie in VR is the final Alpha team member. Let's see where he's at. I've been doing really good, bud. Yeah, I've been doing good. It's been hard to be consistent. Exactly. And also I've been trying different platforms. So I have been posting almost every day, but I've been spreading out my lives between TikTok and here and Twitch. And this one is definitely my favorite. Okay, Louie in VR on the Alpha team. He's firing some. Oh, he finally gets taken out by Mad Killer. I didn't even see the kill. Yeah. So this is on YouTube right now, and I'm gonna like cut the like good clips of it, and it's really time consuming to cut those clips up. So I'm really only gonna do a couple, and then I'm gonna post those on like shorts and TikToks and stuff like that. So I mean I don't. That's what I looked up. What you're supposed to do. That's how you do it, I guess. All right, we got this black screen. Let's see. Dude, that was interesting. That was interesting. Mad Killer, I was trying not to. I was trying not to just follow you, but that's always where the action was, and I kept having to come right back to you. I was purposely like avoiding you, so I wouldn't have to. So it wasn't like I was following you, but you were constantly like wrecking shop, dude. It was awesome. Yeah, what's up, bud? Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't even know about that. All right, I'll be back in a second, guys. I need to step away and take a little break. I'll be right back. I'll be in the game. All right. So the hard part of that was keeping, was preventing myself from giving away where the teammates are. You know, I don't want people watching my stream and getting help. Let's see. We're going to check the delay today. Hold on. My headset. Let me fix it. All right. Oh, Kian left? Kian's a beast, dude. Okay. Let me just put something here real quick. I just need to step away and have a drink of water. Okay. Are people staying? Okay, maybe they're going to put me on a team. We'll see. I'll have to be quick. I don't want to use bottled water. Not because I care about the environment, because I've tried before. And of course, I'm joking. I mean, I'm not person wealth, but I certainly can't call myself poor. I eat every day. Eat as much as I want every day. I throw away food. That's rich. You know? Uh-oh. Where's everybody going? All right. Let me ask these guys. See, I step away for 1 minute. All right. Let me find out what the deal is. I don't want to leave Louie. Hey, Louie. Did they say anything, or everybody just left? Okay. All right. Well, I just got an invite from somebody, so I'm gonna jump in that. You want to go with me? Well, even if you get crushed, it'll still be good gameplay because it's a good video. It doesn't. It might not hold you in a good light. It might be like, oh, Louie takes one to the face and falls over the cliff, but that makes a good clip, right? So maybe I should do that. Follow you around and show the 100 different ways you get your butt kicked. Dude, how funny would that be? Because it takes too long? Is that why? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it was made up. That's what they were doing. But I don't have a choice. If I want to stream, games, that's what I gotta do. All right, so I'm gonna go jump into this invite I got. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if so when I pop in there, I'm expecting the invite to pop up. I think it was Kian _ Adwich, was it? Okay, so the invite's not there anymore. I guess maybe the game started. Should I just accept everybody just to... That'll be harder to find my friends. Yeah, where did they go? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna jump in with my friends. I don't know, hopefully it'll be a game where I don't, where I Team Steel revives deathmatch battle royale. Okay, interesting. Oh, the game didn't start yet. Okay. I'm just curious why. Where's Kian? I'm thankful for starting this room. Oh, he must have stepped away. I pull that move too. Sometimes you gotta get away. Who's in charge here, though? Okay. Who's running the room? All right, how many teammates? Let's see, there's 5 there. All right. Oh, there's Kian. Hey, Kian. Why did we start a new room? Oh, okay. It's like a ceremony. All right. Six. Kian, are you still running the room? Can you put me on my own team? So that way I can be the announcer? And if possible, could you check that squad size is legions? So that way, I don't get stuck as a ghost. I appreciate it so much, dude. This means a lot because this is like the only way I have something good to stream. What's up, zombie? No? Is somebody else wearing your headset? It is you, right? Oh, yeah, I don't hear her either. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all right. So looks like, yeah, they're going to start a Charlie team. I'm going to be on the Bravo team by myself. All right, while we're hanging out, while they put together the team, looks like we got a nice little squad. We're going to have some fun. Let's check out these weapons. I think this is a two-star out of 5. Typically, you find 4 stars. You literally can count on one hand the amount of 5 stars. I mean, I'm sure after you've played long enough, you see enough 5-star weapons. And I'm talking about in the regular game. Like, you can set it to where, like, it's unlimited 5-star guns with unlimited bullets. But I'm just saying the rarity. And what makes snipers so good, in regards to how many stars it has, is that for every star a sniper has, its shot is more powerful. So if it's like, let's see how much damage I do when I hit somebody. 70. Okay? So if I had a 3-star, so let's, man, see, that's the thing, I don't have them here. That's what I need to do. Maybe just jump in. That's what I should do. I should do some clips of me, like, doing some tutorials. When It's funny. I love that new frog skin. It is really cool. Yeah, I really lucked out with this skin. The armor I have. I wish I could show you. See, is there a thing now? Well, maybe. Oh gosh, are we changing rooms again? Please tell me we're not. Let's see. I'm getting invites for other people, but yeah, I'm gonna stay with this team. What's up? What? Yeah? What about him? What's... Yeah. I mean... Yeah. Who's fretting? I didn't fret. Yeah. I don't fret nothing. Not right. I mean, right now I'm not fretting. Okay. What, tonight? What's the next step? I think it's just taking a while to get the teams together. Yeah, I don't know why we're hanging out here so long. I got a choice. Like, I could, just roam around and go place to place, but if I can find a place where I know people are just going to play and they'll put me on my own team and let me, I mean, I guess I could start my own room. Yeah. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I did the other day. Okay. You know what? And I was doing that. You know what? I guess I was being lazy because I've had some really good games where other people were running the world. And I just really liked it. Like last night, like Fearless was running the world, and it was just easy to not have to be able to focus on my thing. Is what? I don't know. It's Saturday night. People might mix it up tonight. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You usually can't even be here. Usually at work. All right. Okay. Now we're starting the match, and I guess we're doing hide and seek.
Squad 3 squads this match.
All right. So we started the match. We are playing. There are 3 people. Where are you shooting from? I see. The only reason I didn't shoot, I didn't want to shoot here because I didn't want to give away your position. But if you're going to shoot me, I'm going to come for it. So thank you. That was really convenient. Oh, it's proximity. Cool. That is so cool. All right, you won't hear me. I'm going to spectate. Why can't I see the Alpha team? That's weird. Alpha team is not showing up on my map. See, they should have dropped over here at Frontier. Oh, they weren't showing up on my map because they were all still up. There was only one dot and it was up here. Oh, no wonder. Okay. At least that makes sense. I was wondering what was going on. Zombie Walker dropping down. Oh, there's some like pumpkin treats or something they get to pick up. So she's got that UMP in hand. I know she's looking for that M60. Scoping out the area while she has the vantage point. Decides it's safe to move on. And along with teammate Shay Shay, starts making their way to the barn, the haystacks, and eventually the rocks in front of Summit. And it looks like it's going to be smooth sailing from there. I don't see any opponents from the Charlie team. I'm the Bravo team. Let's see. And again, I got to be careful who I follow around because I don't want to give away Bravo's position. They are hiding. Now, the difference, what makes this game special is that the Alpha team there, the large team versus the small team, the large team can't revive. And Charlie got a head start. So Charlie got a head start so they could go hide and loot up. And Alpha team, you know, they get, I guess, a time penalty. They have to hold back for a while. And they can't revive. And on the last game, the people, the hiders, the people who were hiding, they won. You know? They had one player who would just go out and just assassinate someone. An absolute killer. And then, you know, eventually get knocked, but after taking out several, and then come back and get revived. Really just kind of like a tree, chopping them down. Chop, chop, chop. The biggest tree in the world will fall with enough axe swings. Elgin over here at the top of Metropolis, and more of the industrial area of the center, starts flying over, making his way. Is he going to the Poppin' Chicken? No, he's going to go ahead and stop at Complex 73. Is it 73? 76. Oh my gosh, where did you get this shoutcaster? Shay Shay observing a lot of territory from up here, looking for a new vantage point so she can start attacking some Charlie team members when she sees them. It seems that the Charlie team has been found out. They knew to come in this area. And two Charlie team members attacked by Alpha team. Both of them end up going down, both and the Bravo team, but one Alpha team member survived. Let's see. But the thing is now, Alpha team just lost 2 players. Charlie team lost 2 players, but their 2 players are going to go back and get revived. So LJ is hopefully somewhere far where they can revive their teammates. See, Alpha Team just has to float around. Look, and he's how appropriate. He's floating out the cemetery. See, Danny's over here trying to look for one of the people hiding. But the thing is, if he's by himself and he finds them, you know, how effective is that going to be? I'm only finding Alpha Team members. Louie finding himself a position, gonna have to move in from this encroaching battle zone. Right, who's getting pushed out of the kingdom over here? Yeah, Jalen is looking everywhere. The Charlie team still hasn't revived. Where is Charlie team? Okay, all right. Zombie Walker and Danny hanging out at the edge of the battle zone as its boundaries shrink. You can hear the electricity in the distance. They're cutting it close. Danny with the sword leaving the cemetery. I guess it got too spooky for him. Danny's got out his sword so he can check out the mausoleum and quickly recover some health. Danny headed over to the Venus flytrap of packages. And let's see, he gets himself a nice gold semi-automatic. I think that was an MP5. I just heard an explosion. And it seems like there is rocket fire. It looks like Chloe Chick is chasing after Danny. Are they not gonna shoot each other? I don't understand what's happening. Okay, it looks like Chloe is chasing him with no gun. I think they're really gonna play hide and go seek because she's gonna tag him. I would absolutely love to be an announcer for a hide and go seek game. Chloe Chick, all she wants to do is get close to Danny. I don't know what they're communicating because Iskazi on the other team is not firing at her. Oh, he finally does. She finally gets shot in the back by Zombie Walker. All right, so now Charlie team is going to resort to going to get revived, and it's still only 2 Alpha team members there. People shooting at whatever they can, hoping that they're going to find an enemy.
Shrinking in 60 seconds.
You can always tell whenever I want to know where the person is. I just look at where the ghosts are going, because the ghosts will go. So that must be, yeah. It's Kazi checking out the sandbox. I don't know if he saw them there and he's just trying to play it smart, doesn't want to dive in until he's got his teammates. Now, Montdab on the other team is ghosting him and giving away his position to his teammates. It's Kazi unable to get that kind of information because he doesn't have a ghost over there yet. Decides to risk it and just jump in the air, make himself very vulnerable, but nobody on the Charlie team took advantage of that. Instead, they decided to use this time to revive. It's Kazi ominously firing exactly where the enemy team was behind a wall, yet
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Just did it randomly and did not even know that they were there. It's Kazi will not stop moving. They are checking out the front of the sandbox. They are determined to find out if there's any enemies over here at the sandbox. It's Kazi pushing in. decides to go outside of the battle zone. Kazzy still outside the battle zone, taking continual damage. LJ doing the same. It's Kazzy on the hunt. LJ takes a soda, and it looks like it's Kazzy might lose this fight by battle zone. But Ray-Ban comes up to assist and takes out LJ, making Alpha Team the winners. Cool, huh? Dude. All right. I gotta stop pushing my voice so much. I gotta just start talking a little more normal, talking in my voice. Whew. All right. Hope that was better. All right, let's get this. Oh, let's get this AWP. See when you grab it and bring it to your eye, and like you can zoom in, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in. I mean, that was an okay shot. Cool. So it seems like they're mixing up, you know, the hiders and the seekers, giving everyone a chance on, you know, see both sides of the coin. The hunted and the hunter. Where's Chloe? Hey, what were you guys doing? What were you guys doing when you were chasing him? I don't remember who it was that you were chasing, but you were chasing someone and they wouldn't shoot you. They had out a sword. You saw each other and you didn't attack each other and you just kept chasing him with your hand out. Were you trying to like tag him? Is that what was happening? Because I was thinking if hide and go seek was an activity, I 100% would be the announcer for that. I would love to be a hide and go seek. Oh, he's chasing after him. He's right after him because it catches him, you know. Oh my God. Well, I got a good clip of it today because I had the entire chase. All right. I see. You have Danny repellent. Oh, so she's chasing. She's basically just being hanging on the coattails of Danny. Will not let go. So what happens if you catch him? Okay. I wish there was a game. I wish there was a hide and seek game. All right. Looks like we're just having fun. She's chasing around Danny. I guess they have like a, you know, like almost like a meme between each other. Like it's not like an inside joke, but it's a joke that they do. All right, where are the guns? Oh wow, we really got away from the beginning of the map. There's a whole A lot of things. All right.
Squad battle. 3 squads this match.
The whole chase. All right, so what I'm going to do... Oh, they must have dropped at the armory. Okay, so I'm going to head over to the Alpha team, and I'm going to have them kill me. Yeah, I was talking to, like, the stream, you know, like, because they don't know what I'm, you know, usually I'm calling out play-by-play, so it's clear what I'm doing. So I was just like... Right. All right. So the zone is shrinking, so now the Alpha team
Supply drop
is
deploying
going to
to
go ahead
cemetery.
and start playing. Now it looks like they're going to lose a big chunk. I mean, they're going to basically have to go straight to the ring. They're out there at the corner. You know what? I'm going to stop. I'm not going to start commentating until I die. Hold on. Where are you guys at? Oh, I should have used the teleporter. Is that Danny? Who's that? Thank you. What was that? LJ. Appreciate it. I have a lot of really strong political statements I'm going to make. That was a joke, by the way. I think you... Oh, my gosh. I'm facing that way? Oh, that was pretty good. Okay. Let's follow some teammates. Chloe chick. The sound effects are good. It is so goofy looking, the little fish.
Battle zone
Going
is now
backwards is
shrinking.
hard. Did he actually see a Charlie team member? He did. Kian chasing them around the corner. Louie standing his ground in the alley. Kian's got that UMP. Louie is not backing up. Louie stays right there, uses the van as cover to reload. Shields down, health at 50%. He finally gets overwhelmed by Kian. Kian runs in to quickly collect their loot. But Kian knows that Louie's just going to go get revived right now. Passes by some gold Uzis. Okay, talking my voice. I'm not guy smiling. Kian Adwick. Oh, man. My voice is too good, maybe. If I just talk in my regular voice. Chloe Chick and LJ are over here at the catwalk. I'm going to talk like I'm talking to a friend. That's what they said on the YouTube video when it was like how to stream. Be like, okay, so LJ is on the catwalk with Chloe Chick. Chloe Chick making a little bit of noise, doesn't mind if the Charlie team sees her being kind of playful over here with LJ. Chloe Chick with that, you know, femme fatale spider outfit. Was it the Black Widow? Very intimidating, I'm sure, in combat. See why Danny always runs away. Now, where is the rest of the team? Most of them are over at Complex. I mean, over at Metropolis. Okay, so I saw one Charlie team member and another Charlie team member. All right, so Charlie team still hasn't fully revived. Key in, sword in hand. I don't know if he's got that for speed or because he wants to use cutting. It looks like he switched over to the UMP. Wants to get at least some range if he runs into a Charlie team member. Get a couple shots in before getting it together. Looks like he just heard some noise below him. I don't know if he's aware that Charlie team member Danny is right down there. I think they've both seen each other. We're about to find out. He and Adric dives in on Danny. Danny sets up some barriers, but is overwhelmed when... Oh, no, he was not overwhelmed. He stayed alive and takes out both of the team members. But finally, a third Alpha team member comes to support and takes out Danny.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
All right, so there's only one Charlie team member left, and these Charlie team members need to go find them. Okay, where are they? I just heard my Alexa say something. I hope I didn't like order like a new king-size bed or something. All right, so where's the last Charlie team member? I do not know. There's Louie. Where's It's Kazi? Let's go high. Now, oh, it looks like Alpha Team is reviving. They just revived Kian. Oh, maybe Kian died by accident or something. So they just thought they would. Okay, now Danny's revived. Oh, are they out at the tower? What are these guys doing out here by the tower? They found Charlie. Are they expecting to see Charlie up here? Oh, they should have taken the teleporter. All right. All right, it's Kazi finally located right here at the boundary of the current battle zone, but that battle zone is about to start shrinking in exactly a minute and a half. So he's going to have to come up with a plan until then. Ray-Ban right on top of Danny, spots him getting into a fight with Chloe Chick. Ray-Ban at the top of the building, drops down to get closer to finish off Danny. Him and Chloe Chick already caused a lot of damage for Danny. And LJ finishes the job and kills Danny, now leaving another Charlie member down. They're now back to It's Kazi again. Louie, I guess he's ghosting. He's probably not revived because he hasn't revived since the beginning of the game. He's probably not reviving because he's probably like looking to get intel on the other team. Charlie. Where's Kazi? Okay, here's Kazi. So Kazi is outside of the ring. I don't know why he's not. His teammates aren't getting revived yet. I guess they don't want to make the noise. Like, now is the time to revive. But It's Kazi is prepared. Kazi's got some. But Kazi's prepared. Kazi's got some sodas, some bananas, doing stuff to keep his health up. And one thing that's going to keep his health up is a pair of Uzis as he runs forward.
Battle zone shrinking in 60 seconds. Supply drop deploying to Metropolis.
All right. Kazi staying hidden. Danny not taking the revive. I guess Danny is going to go ahead and just is telling Kazi where to go. So Danny is just leading the way, and he's checking the area to make sure it's safe. And then when he knows it's safe, he goes. Oh, this is brilliant. That's good communication. So, yeah, that's Danny's ghost, and they can still converse. They can hear each other. Chloe Chick on the hunt. She finds the one tiny corner of this office building that actually is going to be within the next battle zone. She tosses out a pair of random zone grenades, make that a trio, just hoping to catch an enemy, see if it causes any damage. Little does she know that they have a calculated play. They're playing the long game. They're going to do what they can to stay alive. And by doing that, they're not going to revive. That's remarkable. It's a remarkable strategy. Louie over here, surrounded by Alpha team members. They do not realize. See, when you're a ghost, the other team does not see you. All right, it's Kazi sneaking up on Chloe Chick, but she jumps off just as he was about to fire. What a coincidence. He decided to not give away his position and continue firing. It looks like LJ has found Kazi. It's Kazi, the final member of the Charlie team, trying to make their way back into the battle zone, but the Alpha team is hot on his scent. All right, Kazi on a journey to survive the outer ring of the battle zone, looking for bananas, grabbing red sodas, doing whatever he's got to do. He knows it's going to be a minute till he can get into that ring. And when he does, he's going to have to face a few Alpha team members. I think. Okay, now the ring just moved towards him, so this is going to be a bit of an advantage. Shay dives in on Kazi, but Kazi has the dual machine guns ready. Tosses a zone grenade to keep Kiwi and Zombie Walker from charging in. Kazi running to the back of the building, being fed information by Danny the whole time. Gets into a battle with LJ, uses the two Matadors to protect Charlie team and stay alive using some barriers. Only a drop of health left. He makes it out the door. This fight has gone to the street. LJ tosses out, Kazi tosses a zone grenade, trying to keep the Alpha team member back, but Ray-Ban shoots him from a distance and giving Alpha team the win. That was fun. We just have to sit a while in between them, but all right, here we are. We're going back to the game. All right. Okay. No, you know, because I go where the action is. That's funny. They were dancing on the table. I'm gonna go, Chloe. Thanks for running this room. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Take good care. Hey, Louie, you wanna? There's this one lobby I want to show you. I'm gonna invite you. Bye, guys. See ya. I heard that. They're talking about pole dancing. I'm not going to tell you who said it. Don't worry. All right. Let's put the screen right in front of me. Make sure we get Louis invited. Squad invite pending. Yeah. Hey, are you there, bud? Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start my own room. Okay, so we can all just join that, and I don't care how sweaty people are. Okay. All right. Here, let me. What? Why is that? Is that a real thing? Are you serious about that? Well, I mean, I can't. It's not really fair of me to tell someone that they can't play. You know what I mean? Oh, all right. Here, I have to kick you, so because I can't start the thing yet. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we'll start. Change mode. Move server. No fear. See how many people we can get in here. All right. So I'll just do the inviting in there. I got to invite Louis, the other guys. Okay. So let's see. Let's make sure this room stays open. Okay. Okay, good. Perfect. Bullseye's joining here. Okay. So I don't even have to invite them. See, I don't want to invite the people that I was just playing with because I don't want to be like, oh, leave their game and come to my game. You know what? I'll just leave this open, and I think people just know to join, you know, when they want to join. Yeah, whoever wants to. And you guys can get sweaty in this room, okay? As long as here's the only thing. People have to be nice to each other. And Bullseye, what's it called? Why didn't you? Can you hear me, Bullseye? All right. All right, here we go. We got 3 teams. So we might be chilling here for a few minutes. You know? So, yeah, you know what? I'm this opportunity to get a drink of water. Oh. Who knew how who knew how much hard work it was to play video games? It's not though. It's not. I'm not trying to complain about it. Well, I only need a couple clips. You know? And no matter what happens, every fight looks good. You know what I'm saying? So if you record any fight, it'll look cool. Even if it's like 2 scrubs, even if, you know. Yeah, it was. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about it. But see, then the hard part is getting your footage and the match, and then like finding the right time to put it on my footage, because I also have to find it on my footage, and then match them up. You know what? It'll be easier next time if we just plan ahead a little. Like we write down what times we start, you know, and maybe set a little timer, and then every time like something happens, you'll write down like afterwards. Like you get in a really good fight and you die or you win or whatever. You just write down what minute it was. Like 3:06. You know, 3. Right. Okay. So you did keep track of that. I thought you weren't interested in that strategy. So have you been keeping track of when you've been like had any plays? Yeah. 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 Um, that's true. Yeah. It won't be hard. It won't be hard to find them together. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start sending out some invitees. You know what? You know how I'll get people in my work rooms? I'll No, dude. I have like 100 friend requests. Oh, hold on. Okay, I gotta close. See, uh, when I go into the invite menu, it wants to crash my screen. So I'm like, it's not convenient. Um, people willing to record? What do you mean? Oh, people like people we play with. So hold on. So how'd it go? Tell me how it went down. Tell me how it went down. I want to know. I want to know because I don't. You know, I have not found it this way. So what? Who said what? And you don't have to give me specific names, but okay. Yeah, yeah. See. That's what I'm talking about. We need a whole system. We got to have stuff that we can manage simply. We can't. You know, I'm not trying to take people's emails and stuff like that. I mean, I guess they will. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, listen, if you get the footage and organize it, okay? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I mean, yeah, if people do it, then good, you know? Okay. So when is someone when are we going to start doing that? Are Oh, dude, and make it simple. Well, I guess no, yeah, yeah, yeah. Might as well come at them with everything in the beginning. Okay. You're not talking about the acting one, are you? Okay. Okay. Nah, We're not we're not there. What's up, dude? Chilling, chilling. Hey, what's up, Tiff? Yay. Yeah, see, so we were playing in a room that was, you know, well, they were playing hide and seek, and I really enjoyed it, but it doesn't it's not good for the stream, really. Yeah. So well, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much footage I can't use. What matters is the footage I can use. You only need yeah, no. That's not the problem. But I just left that room and all my friends are in there, and I didn't want to like leave there and then like start inviting everybody and be like, oh, like I'm trying to be like a you know, a vampire. No, yeah. But you know but here's the thing. I'm not going to kick out the sweats. They didn't want the sweats to play. They wouldn't let them. Well, I'm just not going to, as the only way I would kick someone is if they were like not nice. So Danny is getting kicked. Like, I want Danny to keep, I'm going to send him invites so I can kick him again. Kick him, and by kick, I mean kick from the game. Kick him out. Dude. I got a ringing in my ears. I hear it at night. Yeah, that's what they were just doing. We just left there, and I just started my own room. Because, like, so all the teenagers started, like, I hope they're at least teenagers, but they started sending me invites. And I was like, well, you know, I don't want to leave their game for somebody else's game, you know. But those kids don't have nobody. They wanted to play, but they can't sweat in there. You know what I mean? I was like, in mine, no, I want you to sweat so I can get some good footage. Hi, Jesslyn. Hey, I'll be honest, I loved it, but it just wasn't streamy. I love it. I'll be honest. I love it. Oh. Yeah, I did it. All right. I did not check to see if I balance out the teams. I have no idea what the teams are yet. It looks like I am dropping with this team. Let's start with UMPs. Who's getting the kill? All right. Third place. Okay. Let me get some good footage. Let me see. First of all, let me see how well I've matched these teams. Louie, Tiff, Danny, Endgame. Okay. Lemon, Cecilia, Jesslyn, Bullseye. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I would say Alpha Team is stronger, but it's not like unfair.
Supply drop.
All right, looks like Bullseye has headed over to the tall building, the skyscraper over at Metropolis. He wants to get a good view of the entire map. He jumps off the top to find some enemies and uses machine gun fire to go at it with Endgame, but Endgame beats him in the end. Endgame looting the gun shop with 2 other Bravo team members as they do some legitimate shopping.
Supply drop deploying to exchange.
Okay, so it sounds like they just bought a supply drop. All right, who's... Oh, looks like another Alpha team member's down. Endgame finds some targets. Alpha team returning fire. trying to match Sniper Shot from Sniper Shot. Endgame hits Casilia dead center. About 100 damage. Endgame down to a sliver of health.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Has to back up. Z-Lemon providing support. And Mr. Bullseye coming to finish the job. Endgame retreats, but quickly spins right back around. But Mr. Bullseye was continuously checking the area, so found him. Now he's fighting Louie in VR. Louie getting some cover over at the outer building. Mr. Bullseye leaping up the building, hanging out in a structure he created himself. Now getting under fire, but escapes. Flinging into the air. Bravo team members right underneath. Mr. Bullseye takes out the first one unsuspectingly, gets the drop on Tip Twin, literally sets up a few barriers to stop Endgame from protecting his two Bravo team members. Mr. Bullseye just tries to fight him, but decides instead to find another vantage point. Bravo team giving away Mr. Bullseye's position, giving Endgame an advantage in knowledge, but here comes Casilia, and knowledge does not beat a second gun. It's good to have a second gun, even if someone else is going to be holding it. So Alpha team taking over the top of this area. Bravo team, are they going to start making it up? Looks like Louie's coming to the top to give his team some intel. Casilia firing the CX-4, deciding to get in a little bit closer. Endgame was waiting for an ambush. Takes out Casilia, but Mr. Bullseye gets revenge for his fallen Alpha team comrade, but flying in with rage, gets taken out by Danny. Danny fights off another attacker. Z-Lemon is down. Bravo team getting revived underneath. Alpha team regrouping so they can get their revives. All right, so here's Danny on the Bravo team. He can guess where the opponents are going to be. You can see where the next boundaries of the zone are going to be. He gets attacked. Oh, he gets attacked by two Bravo team members. Danny gets knocked, but Endgame is there to pick up the pieces. Alpha team decides not to steal the revive. Louie holding his ground on top of one of the signs. Casilia charging in, racing against the battle zone and trying to dodge Bravo team's bullets. Casilia, almost makes it until Danny comes in with support from a high vantage point. Jesslyn firing machine gun fire into this hallway, taking out Bravo team members. Finally gets knocked by Mr. Bullseye. Danny staying healthy, getting ready to revive his teammates. Z-Lemon taken out of the air by Bravo team. Endgame defeats Z-Lemon and Bravo team wins. All right. Water. Oh my God. All right. Let's see. How many we got? 4 on 4. Those were good teams, right? Those were good teams, right? Yeah. What's up? Okay, so that's an hour. So that's at that 1 hour 15-minute mark. So now because you could do the count. You know what I mean? So 1 hour 15 minute. I don't have a pen. I wasn't writing this stuff down. 1 hour 15. You know. You know what? Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's just wait for one more and then we'll go. I mixed the teams up, but still tried to. So. All right, so we're just waiting for about one more player to show up, and then we'll have 5v5. And you know what? 5v5, I think we'll just do the whole map. Yeah. And well, and the other reason I wanted it to be the small map is we just opened the room. Yeah, and I was assuming more people would join. But I always assume more people are going to join than actually do. But okay. I wish. Well, maybe. Who knows? I mean, I don't know how many. No. I've seen other people who stream this and they you know, have more followers or whatever. Maybe I don't know how. There you go. A niche down. Okay, I forgot I was going to go to Bravo team. Let's go. Oh. What's up, dude? Okay. 4?
Squad battle. 3 squads this match.
Why they got 4? What's their 5? Right? Isn't it 5v5? Did I put somebody on their own team? No, I'm about to find out. I'm about to see. Yeah, someone just dropped from Bravo team. Okay, 2 more people just joined. What's up, guys? 2 people are dropping off of Alpha team already. I don't know what's going on over there. All right. So it looked like Alpha team was going to be the advantage with you know, 6 against 5, but how quickly they go from 4 against 6? Who left?
Supply drop deploying to
I don't even
cemetery.
remember. Bullseye. Oh no, Bullseye's there. I don't know. Oh well. Maybe they got kicked. All right, now they have more than Metropolis. The last 2 games were just Metropolis. Kind of wish I'd put them in Metropolis again this time so they could meet up sooner. Because what happens is the teams don't run into each other for a while. And so it doesn't give as much of an opportunity for action. Louie making his purchase. Oh, looks like he's a CX4 man. Thing shoots steady, strong rounds. Good for medium to long range, even short range. I mean, it doesn't have that much kick. You know, you can use one hand if you want, but you want 2 hands on it. You know, that's the thing about those short range weapons. You know, you need to be able to just handle them with one hand to move it quickly, because you're not going to aim. You're going to hip fire is what I mean. You know, you're just going to hold up your arm, and instead of, because I usually aim with my eye. Oh, you know what? I guess I use the crosshairs a lot too. Actually, I depend on the crosshairs a lot, I think, because it's so accurate and it's way easier. Like, I'm already wearing a TV on my face and I gotta like zoom in on the little thing that's on my, no. All right, I forgot, on top of the Phoenix building. Still no Alpha team members in sight. Bravo searching. Louie testing out that CX4, firing a couple shots. Looks like the tower is the target. Louie making his way over the grass, getting announced for every little thing that he does for whatever reason. But he has a narrator. Louie moving over the grass. Oh, Fitz, what happened, bud? Got kicked? All right, looks like Louie in VR might be running into some opponents sometime soon. There is a fight over by the construction site. Endgame Variety takes Danny out of the air. But then Mr. Bullseye jumps right in. Mr. Bullseye firing the sniper rifle from the air. Oh, I see what they mean about sweaty, which is fine. You're allowed to sweat in this room. All right, he's got the AWP. Mr. Bullseye, fresh off of 2 takedowns. Mr. Bullseye, fresh off of 2 takedowns, sets up a barrier, leaps into the air, and is heading over to the park over at Defiance, getting those revive paddles warmed up as their teammates head over, trying to keep a strong strategy. Another one of the Bravo team members went down. Danny making his way over to the left side, wants to get back into the fight. Tiff Twin is ready for it, but her attention right now is on Bullseye. With a little bit of help from her friends, they take out Mr. Bullseye. Danny, setting up an entire apartment community with these builds, gets on the other side of the trailer, but Endgame Variety dropped there as well. Danny using Fling to escape the area, heading over to the construction site to find all of these barriers. Oh, and Endgame Variety wanted to end it, and he ended the game between them with a sword swipe to the belly. Right? All right. You can learn a lot watching. I watch a lot of games since I do this, and I've learned so much. I know, you know, but still I suck. But I'm a great coach. All right, looks like Endgame is trying to defend their territory against Danny. Danny wants to get some builds and be a little bit closer Endgame drops back to give some support for his teammates, but gets taken out of the air by Mr. Bullseye, who narrowly survives, already drinking his shake to get his shield up higher. Mr. Bullseye and Louie teaming up over and between the suburban homes at Defiance. Jesslyn and Danny running through the street, pursuing Alpha Team members, splitting the trailers. Jesslyn finds a target in the shape of Z Lemon, starts firing that UMP, gets him down to about one shot. But they totally miss each other when he jumps over the fence to get into Complex 76. Jesslyn is wondering, where did this guy go? Hey. Z Lemon finally gets found by his pursuer. He's using the wall over at Complex 76 to his advantage, making sure not to expose his location. He finally decides it's time to go ahead and look for some enemies, charges in when he hears those revive paddles going off, shoots Jesslyn in the chest with that UMP, takes her out, and prevents a revive. Z Lemon, now sword in hand, is going samurai style.
Battle zone shrinking in 60 seconds.
Coming to aid Tiff Twin, but
Supply drop
like today's modern woman, didn't need any help. That's not getting clipped. Z Lemon with the sword passes by the red CX-4. Alpha Team scooping up some gold weapons over here at this random care package. Yeah, on YouTube, Teacher Danny VR. Z Lemon at the running point on this operation as they head into the buildings behind Defiance, tosses out a zone grenade, and then as it pushes some Bravo Team members back, they get seen through the wall by the opponents. Z Lemon does not realize he just ran past a couple of Bravo Team members. They survive to live another day, or at least another minute. Z Lemon is trying to prevent that as soon as they hear those revive paddles going off. He charges towards the reviver, takes out Louie. Z Lemon is just swinging that sword around. Switches over to the UMP for that medium range, chasing Danny down, but Danny gets into cover. Z Lemon back with the sword in hand. Hears the revive going on and is determined to make it stop, and succeeds as he takes out Danny. That was such a good clip, but I couldn't even, it was too much action for me to even keep up with. Z Lemon charging in, getting ready for what's likely to be the final battle of the game. Z Lemon prepping the area, running through his own zone grenade. That's how determined he is to find these enemies. Cleans up his health real quick and then dives right outside of the battle zone. Bravo Team, all dependent on I Forgot. I Forgot is the last person alive. They are hunting for him somewhere in this construction site. But he does not want to... Oh, as soon as he starts rubbing those paddles together, Endgame follows the sound, and that's why he was just waiting there. Alpha Team with the win. And oh, and they had one less player, huh? Wonder what happened to that. What's up, buddy? So cool. They said my name. All right. What do you want? I don't know what that is. Saris Jr.? Oh, Sarah, you want him on your team? All right. Team chat. Oh. Hold on. Who wanted it? All right. Ah, perfect. Hey. Yeah. 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 That was funny. All right. Cirrus. Who wanted him on his team? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let me hold on. I think I looks like I did it not quick enough. Sorry. Okay. I hope the teams are even. Oh. Oh. I didn't. I don't know how I ended up on your. You know what? I must have accidentally put myself on your team. Okay, well, let's go. I guess I'm going to stream this game from... Oh, someone wrote... Someone came all the way out to the summit. Oh, someone came all the way to Metro. He took the thing to Metro. Ping. I want to shoot him.
Supply drop deploying to farmlands.
Well, there's the cool one, and then there's the smart one, and then there's the tough one. And then there's the other two. Tonight I'm doing YouTube, yeah. Yeah, you know, everyone keeps telling me Twitch. You got to do Twitch, but I just like it here so much better. I like YouTube so much better. Yeah. I know. Oh, and but nobody can hear you though. Okay. Yeah, see, your voices are not in the stream. Well, they don't know. They don't know that you're yeah. You're waving it on them. All right. Hey, what would you say? What would you say to a sword only? Like, we'd have to be really careful. Or a grenade only. Something crazy, not even a pistol. And then we fight them with that. No. Just to kind of No, that's why I wanted swords, because I don't want people having an advantage. You absolutely can, but fine, but not the whole point of it. Anyway. What if we get all grenade launchers? What if we get all grenade launchers? One with the 1-star UMP.
Down.
What? They took out LT? Oh no. Dude, LT, during my stream, when they get you, I like lose it. I can't talk for like a minute. It really messes up the stream. Good thing you... Ouch.
Teammate down.
Oh, endgame got me. I'll get him. I got him. Daniel, you got someone down there?
Teammate down.
Woo.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
Teammate down.
Yeah, yeah. Where were you?
Teammate
Zone is now
down.
shrinking.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
Justin, come here. Where are you guys at?
Teammate down.
Oh, Casilia is over here by teacher Danny and is low. Okay. Thank you. I was revived here before. All right. All right.
Teammate
All right.
down.
Let's push on. Let's get everybody alive and push at the same time. All right. I'm gonna stay with Bullseye. You guys attack from the side. And if you guys are dead, at least give us intel.
Battle zone shrinking. 60 seconds.
Daniel, drop. Daniel, come back for the revive. No?
Teammate down.
Yeah.
Teammate down.
All right, Bullseye. Which way direction we're going?
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Okay, let's push then. Let's push. Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? Let's go. Yeah. And I heard fearless, dude. Let's go. Are you guys behind me?
Teammate down. Teammate down. Teammate down. Teammate down.
They're definitely not going to stay there. So we need to watch our side.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
Oh,
No help.
I got downed. Well. Thank you.
Teammate down.
Battle zone is shrinking.
Behind you, up the hill. Forgot.
Teammate down. Teammate down.
I don't know how I lasted that long. Say your name. Okay, they're pushing in. Pushing in on this side. Okay, they're reviving right where I'm standing. Teacher Danny waving my arms. Shoot them, get headshots. Oh, they got revived in this. Okay. Where do you hear it? Here's Fearless. I'm pointing at him. Okay, Daniel got him. We're better, yeah. That's good. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Dude, I love the teamwork. I like how you were like it reminded me of my military days. It was good. Well, in the coordination, you know, in the teamwork sense, in the way, in the sense that, like, you know, you're part of something bigger than yourself. You know, you don't do what you want. You don't do what's for you. You do what's for best for the team. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I keep forgetting I'm in charge. Hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. Okay. First of all, get me out of here. What's up? Yeah. All right. We got him even, so let's see. All right, this is a huge game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dude, I don't even know how many people were in there. All I know is that numerically it was even. I cannot wait. Okay, Cirrus gets the kill for me. You know, they like to compete. Not compete, but like it's kind of like a treat. Like, I'm gonna be the one to get Teacher Danny. Now I'm gonna go ahead down here into spectate mode. All right, let's look at this team real quick, okay? Kingsmith, big. Okay, I'm not sure about them. Nick's Fearless. I forgot. I mean, you saw from I Forgot's performance what kind of a player they are. Yada yada. FSU, Endgame, Casilia, and Z Lemon. Right? And that's on the other side of the map, all the way up here at Cemetery. Bravo team, Danny 2002, Golden Boy Henry. I don't remember him. I can't think how many people I know in this game. Yeah, a lot of strong players. Now, if we could get them to use teamwork, like they did last match, and I'm expecting it to go pretty good. So hopefully everybody's okay with these teams that I made. Okay, let me look at the first one. Yeah. Yeah, there's each team has their sweats. You know, I would be totally down to have a room that like had bumper guards on it. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with like making it easier for, because I just want to announce for it. And if that's what is fun to people, then great. It's basically all it is, just a different game. But like, I don't want to restrict anybody from playing because I'm doing this stream and I don't want like, I just don't want to tell anyone anything. I don't want to think like I could tell anyone anything, you know? Like we're just playing. I'm just holding this room and I'm not going to kick people out. You know, it's like, It's not necessarily good for the stream. But like, I'll be honest, if I wasn't streaming, I would just play. I would love like an old folks, Jesus. I would love like an old folks kind of league. All right, Bravo team.
Battle zone is now
Making
shrinking.
their way over through the not the plane, sandbox, in front of sandbox. All right. You know what? Before the game really starts, let's make that one get a little bit more wild. And as soon as I get up for a drink of water, that's when some action happens. FSU drops in on Cirrus. Switches out for his red gun. And it's going to have a lot of ammo in it. FSU's shield still 50% down. I can't remember if shields self-revive. Looks like Fearless Love found some opponents. He's got a sniper's nest that he just built for himself up here at the top of the arch rock. Mr. Bullseye gets sniped out by Endgame. Bullseye was fighting alongside his partner Daniel the Human, who also gets knocked by Endgame. Fearless Love finding more Bravo team members to aim that AWP at. Endgame. Oh. Fearless Love taking some damage. Getting into cover, giving his shields a chance to regenerate. Firing off that AWP really does not want to give them any breathing room at all. Fearless Love decides to turn his sights on a closer enemy, ends up taking out LT, even with low damage. I mean, with low health. A lot of damage. Yada Yada and Z Lemon taking point, grabbing the sword so they can move quickly. They split up by the catwalk. Yada Yada goes to support FSU. Zombie Walker watching the flank. Seems like they're setting up a wall against the Bravo team. I don't know if this is purposefully coordinated, a coincidence, or just the way everybody's standing because everybody has similar strategies. Because there are strategies that just work really well. And one of them is spreading out and getting multiple places of cover where you can shoot the enemy from. Especially when they have to come out of cover to do it. Like if someone's behind cover and they because Bravo team has to move forward. Zombie Walker is aware of the encroaching battle zone, but she crosses right over the boundary and accepts that damage into her health. If it gets her closer to her target of the back of a Bravo team member's head, she is looking to sneak up on Bravo. Bravo is still a distance away. They did not get very aggressive. They barely even entered planes, but now they're not going to have much of a choice. Cirrus, ooh, gets sniped out. FSU taking out I Pop My Balloon. Now the battle zone is closing up on him, but he knows that LT is behind this rock and wants to get this over and done with. switching to his short-range UMP. FSU charges in, even exiting the safety of the battle zone. Now, LT runs from FSU, but ends up getting taken out by other Alpha team members that were waiting in the wing. Zombie Walker surviving the encounter. I forgot, gets sniped by LPH over at the tower. A lot of team members still outside of the battle zone, and I see why. Jesslyn charges in and gets attacked. Yada Yada is staying at the perimeter of the battle zone. She wants to apply that pressure on Bravo team, make sure that they don't charge through. So far, the Alpha team is holding this wall together and keeping Bravo team back, and they're doing everything they can to do it. Daniel the Q-Man steals an Alpha team revive, attacks Yada Yada in the back, but she is quick enough with the UMP to take Daniel out. Yada Yada now reviving her teammates, including Daniel the Who-Man, who Z Lemon slices in half. That is called some revive steel repellent. Nick's atop the windmill.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
Using that FAL to apply pressure on the Bravo team as they try to make it back into the battle zone. I mean, they are deep outside of the battle zone and they are being forced to come in. Alpha team has resorted to even entering the battle zone themselves, taking that continuous damage in order to find the Bravo team and prevent them from reviving. It looks like the Bravo team member is way back there, way out of the zone. Nick's atop the windmill ends up just getting the win because they were too far out there and they died out the ring. And I'll just switch up their teams. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think I should switch up the teams. Do you guys think that was... you guys want a rematch? Is that... Okay. What you guys think of the matchup? I thought it was pretty even, right? All right. Yeah. Okay. So here, let me... Okay, that's good. All right, let's see how many people are staying before I start the next one. Yes. Yeah. What's up, bud? Yeah, chill. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna step away for less than 1 minute just to get a drink of water then. Okay? So, if anyone wants to know why I'm like just standing here, that's why. All right. Hold on. All right. Back to it. Oh, um, all right. I think we might be full, so we might have to start. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like he won't even be able to get in. Let me. Okay. Okay. All right. Have fun, buddy. See you later. Tell her I said hi. Cool. So let me see. Who am I gonna switch up? Did he get knocked off the team yet? Okay. Are you gonna leave though? Well, okay. Oh, cool. So, well, what you want to invite? You want to invite him? Okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like Cirrus Jr. is joining. It says see it. He keeps saying he's joining. All right. So we have 11 versus 11. Like I don't even pay attention to it. So they take me out and then I can go into my spectate mode. All right, here we go. I don't want to slack just because it's late, you know? I want to get a second wind. You know, it's playing a video game. I can't be like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so tired from playing video games. All right. Bravo team over here, checking out the store, getting what they need. All these fishmen just look so goofy. Both teams still full. That's good. You know, I mean, so much stuff is so glitchy, and people, you know, have their tastes and get their invites, and you know, have stuff going on at home while they, you know, put on the headset, and a lot of people end up leaving the game. You know, but that's just part of it.
Deploying to planes.
You know, at the end of the day, we're playing a game. We're just having fun.
Supply drop.
That's why I don't kick the sweats. You know, I did that once before, and well, I don't want to say regret it. At least it was a learning experience. But I let him right back in. Fearless Love making his way over towards the Defiance area. Spyro on top of the construction site. Big S
Supply drop
pushing
deploying to farmlands.
towards Sandbox. He might run into Louie Louie. Louie Louie catches sight of Fearless Love, starts firing that FAL at him, but has to get in cover to dodge a rocket that's just been launched. Another one blazes right over his head. Louie Louie now has an opponent right in front of him, not just at distance. Ooh, Big S uses the rocket launcher on him, but it ends up being Yada Yada and Big S who take him out. Fearless Love is just waiting for his opponents to pop their head out. All he needs is a target the size of a bullet, and he will get it there. This is a nice peaceful time. I'm gonna appreciate it. So Bravo team getting revived. Looks like Alpha team. Alpha team is on one side of the tower. Bravo team on the other. It seems like the teams are, I don't want to say grouped together, but nobody's sandwiched in between another team. They're barely even making contact, Alpha and Bravo teams. I hear some sniper fire up here, courtesy of Cirrus Balloon. Firing that AWP, trying to find a target down there just outside of Cemetery in front of the suburban homes at Defiance Park. Cirrus Balloon repositions his vantage point, but still manages to catch a bullet to a chest, takes about 130 damage. Decides what every sniper wants to do is go a little further upwards. He heals himself with one of the shakes and gets right back at it, firing at Zombie Walker, getting her for a shot of about 130 hit points. She stays in cover and receives some backup from Kingsmith. Cirrus Balloon just one-shotting these sniper shots. Kingsmith, though, making him change position. Big S actually joining Cirrus Balloon for hand-to-hand combat. And Cirrus Balloon said, I didn't bring a hand, but I brought a machine gun. Cirrus letting his shields regenerate while he hangs onto the back of the tower, using some of the tower crevices as cover. He is down there with Kingsmith. The two of them are relentless. Cirrus drops down and ends up taking some fall damage from that. All right, Cirrus found another position and another target, going after Spyro this time. Oh, Cirrus gets sniped out from Kingsmith from just across the park in front of Defiance. Now, Nyx and Yada in the garage at the corner of the tower find an opponent, Louie Louie, who's using the trailer as cover, gets back into cover and starts to move to their left, but pushes forward with Daniel the Who Man. Yada Yada repositions outside of the garage to get a different point of view on the shot. Bravo team pushing forward step by step, taking their time. Yada Yada doing the same thing, creeping in with her UMP in hand, goes in the front door, looking for enemies. She hears someone flying, but it's hard to tell where they are. Daniel the Who Man defeats Nyx in a battle, but now Nyx is a ghost and is going to be able to give Yada Yada information. Ooh, Spyro taken out with a sniper shot. Alpha team weary to even revive. Between revive steals and giving away your position, it's a risky maneuver. Yada Yada decides instead to scope out the area, get that gun in hand for a just-in-case moment. Finally decides to switch over to the pads. And Daniel the Who Man must have been up. He heard it just out the corner, and he's coming over to see what that noise was all about, and reverses that revive immediately by attacking Nyx. Daniel the Who Man just waiting right there on the ledge. Seems like oh, he loves those Uzis. Seems like he's just holding down a position inside the tower. He is the keeper of the tower as far as he's concerned. He finds Nyx again, does the same move, but this time exits the tower to find Yada Yada, taking her out with dual Uzis and heading right back in the tower like a cave or something. Daniel and Louie group up inside the tower, start moving towards the battle zone. So many people dying and fighting. Daniel the Who Man charging into the garage with his Bravo team members, falls for a trap and gets shot in the back by Yada Yada, but is able to return fire quick enough to stay alive and take her out. But Cecilia, waiting in the corner, takes him out, now gets in a face-to-face battle with Louie. Cecilia now beating two people in a row with the help of both her Alpha team members. It looks like an Alpha team member here is reviving, and about 5 people who revived from that revive were Bravo team. So Alpha team didn't realize that they were releasing a storm when they revived all these players right inside the trailer, and it looks like Alpha team is the victor of this battle, holding it together. There are no more Bravo team members alive over near the trailer. That was wild. Nyx at the ready, keeping his eye behind them, watching their 6. Now, even though there is no opponent behind him, that doesn't mean you shouldn't be checking, because how do you really know? I Forgot decides to dive in, airborne, attacking the Bravo team. Nyx starts attacking them from a distance. Nyx is backing up his teammates. They managed to get down Daniel the Who Man. Nyx charging in with Kingsmith. Kingsmith and Yada Yada charging in. Yada Yada taking out some Bravo team members from the top of the hill, backing up to get some revives. Spyro now taking over the front position from Alpha team. Tosses a zone grenade preemptively and then ends up taking out a Bravo team member until she runs into 2 at the same time and ends up getting taken out. Wojak is trying to get back into the battle zone, but the Alpha team is not making it easy. as a grenade launcher takes him out. Bravo team revived way outside of the zone. Cecilia getting attacked from all angles, finds some Bravo team members outside the battle zone, decides this is the time to attack. Cecilia runs back in. She's not bothering with any health packs despite all that damage. She runs in and gets taken out by Popped My Balloon, who immediately dies right after from the battle zone, followed by Wojak, leaving the Bravo team with no more players left and Alpha team as the victors. May had 10. It's 10-9. By the end there, anyway. Oh, good, good. Good. What? Okay, you're gonna go? Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Oh, I'm in it till this thing dies. I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Here, hold on. Let me check the room real quick. Okay. Well, you're down for one more game? Nice. All right, we didn't mix the teams up, but there are new players on the team.
This match.
Oh, ball. Fell to death. Nobody got to kill me. All right.
Supply drop deploying to cemetery.
North bed Alex, sword in hand, exiting the cemetery, headed over to the sandbox, just floating right on in. Gonna go through the buildings in front of sandbox to find some loot. FSU receiving some machine gun fire from high atop the windmill. FSU taking a minute to drink a soda to heal up his shields. I'm not sure who the opponent is up there, but it looks like they're using a RFB. And they're falling off the back. I don't know if they're going to let themselves be seen. I think they're wondering whether they really want to drop or not. But regardless, FSU decides to switch positions. The windmill attacker, we'll call them. That's LT, okay. LT finds... Well, let's see LT's point of view. What's it like up here at the windmill? LT on top of the windmill, getting sniped on from both angles, pulls out the rocket launcher to defend himself and ends up having to give up his sniper's perch,
Battle zone is now
falling to the
shrinking.
ground and joining the rest of his Bravo team members. I pop my balloon on the front of Kingdom right at the barrier of the next battle zone. Sniper in hand, he's got that long range AWP looking for Alpha team members to attack. Seems like Bravo team doesn't want to give Alpha a chance. And I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. Finally, I pop my balloon is getting attacked with sniper fire. I pop my balloon is returning fire, and it almost looked like he got hit, but no, he dodged that last bullet.
Supply drop deploying to farmlands.
You know, I don't know if he realizes that being on the white line like that makes it really hard to see you. And you don't look like yourself, you're just completely white. So if he stays right on that line, it'll be a little harder for people to see him. Like, if anyone looks at him, he might look like his shape, but look, he's completely white. When you stand right on the battle zone boundary, when you stand right on top of the battle zone boundary, you can kind of hide like you're completely white. You'll blend in with the white stripe of the boundary of the next battle zone. And if you stand there, you're really, I keep trying to say this over again so I can, I want to use this in, you know what? I'll just do voiceover for the tutorial. That's it. I don't want to have to think of a commercial now. Lou, are you watching? Are you waving? I saw you waving. Oh, okay. Pop my balloon finally exits. It looked like he was aware of that advantage. Why else would he stand directly on the line for that long of a period? And you know what? Should check my, oh, never mind. Oh, pop my balloon catches some sniper fire over by the way of Cemetery and Sandbox. Seems like Alpha Team has a very similar strategy. The slow and steady, hold your ground, spread out, team up, and use lots of sniper fire. These have been nothing but long-range matches. All right, pop my balloon, drinks a soda to heal up. Who just sniped? Okay, let's go see some fighting. Jade McShane using that AWP to attack somebody hanging off the side of the tower. He sees them looking at the top of the tower and is relentless at firing at where they expect the opponent's head to be. This must be the only gun he has because he's using this even for medium range shots. Jade relying on this AWP as his main weapon. Still close to some of his teammates if he needs support. He finally gets hit, loses about 80. Oh, but then another rifle shot to his back. He gets his heals up and is now working on his shields. Built himself a little barrier to stay safe. Jade continuously moving, doesn't want to make himself an easy target as they attack the person all the way up there. Who is this? King Smith. King Smith was attacking from up here, and this is his view. Oh, now he's getting attacked. So this is rare. We're going to have a battle right here on the top of the tower. King Smith, this is his sniper rifle at the ready, takes a lot of health away from Sarah. Sarah's balloon drinking some sodas to heal up. King Smith deciding it's better to regroup with the team. Moves back to the sandbox. And at just the right time, because the battle is really sparking up now. North Bend Alex covering the front line, but gets flanked by Bravo team, builds himself some barriers to stay alive and revive a couple of his teammates. His teammates have revived, and they have not stolen any revives. Wojak taken out by Cecilia. Fearless Love picks up the AWP, is charging in after Bravo team. LT gets taken out. Alpha team charging into the sandbox. Daniel the Who Man, the only Bravo team member actually alive in the sandbox, probably headed over to go meet up with his teammates. It seems like Spyro has an idea of where they're at and throws a zone grenade near that direction. Oh, Daniel the Who Man is down. So who on Bravo team is left? Yada Yada firing machine gun fire into the... Ooh! Big S gets taken out from sniper shot. Yada Yada using the UMP,
Zone is now shrinking.
pushing it to its maximum, but it's enough fire to keep the Bravo team staying in cover and not pushing forward. Out of desperation, the Bravo team finally enters the tower to escape the encroaching battle zone boundary. Daniel the Who Man in the back alley with most of the Bravo team members, dives up into the air, catches a little bit of attention, comes over to assist with the revive. They are taking no chances. This team is determined to win. Daniel the Who Man first glances down the alley to check for enemies, decides to do a tactical regrouping with the rest of Bravo to go ahead and meet that next battle zone. FSU diving in on the Bravo team, gets rocket launchered by Wojak. Zombie Walker taking over in the alley, but gets teamed up on by Ironback and Daniel the Who Man.
Supply drop deploying to the
Alpha team now in the same building as Bravo, and they are fighting face to face. Alpha team members are going down. Bravo team, and Bravo comes up the victors in the battle inside the room. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, nobody's going to steal this Bravo revive. Alpha team is, yeah, going back to go revive each other. They're going to play it safe. I guess they're practicing. All right, so one Alpha team member is staying back. So the Bravo team is now trapped back here. Wojak tries to open up some breathing room for them.
battle zone is now shrinking.
Bravo team starts making their way across the street at the suburban homes at Defiance. Alpha team taking over the hill just in front of the cemetery, using the rocks as cover. Golden Boy Henry tossing out a zone grenade to give his team a little bit of breathing room. Die Backstabber Die gets his shield knocked by the Alpha team as they defend their position at the top of the hill. FSU decides to move in closer to this invading team, taking out Daniel the Who Man, but not able to escape with his own life as he was not left with enough health to survive outside the battle zone. Ironback Nelson charging in with Golden Boy to go attack the Alpha team. Alpha team on top of the hill receiving grenade launch shots. Bravo team and Alpha team having face-to-face battles. Fearless Love taking it to the top of the hill, taking out enemies with his UMP. Yada Yada defends one of the homes at Defiance. Wojak and Louie in the middle of the street just attacking Alpha team. And an Alpha team member steals a Bravo team kill. Yada Yada is finally overwhelmed by 3 different Bravo team members. A 4th Bravo team member joins as they start heading to take over. And just like that, the tides have turned. It looks like the Alpha team is now on the run. FSU is the final enemy, gets taken out by Ironback Nelson, ending the game and leaving Bravo teams the winner. It's cool. What's up, dude? Yeah. Yeah. Really? Because I died as soon as the game started. So when did you shoot them at me? Okay, good. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, let's get into another game so that way I need practice. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right, well, let's see who's staying. Is anybody else gonna go? No? Okay. All right. Oh, I do have water. Hey, who's doing that? Who's shooting people in the face? Yeah, don't be annoying. Don't even say the D word. Yeah. That's definitely not family friend. Like, what? You need to evaluate your family if you think. Yeah, I don't think you understand what we mean by friendly. Oh, yeah, you know what I say on my stream? I say big S. All right, when Louis gets here, I'll start. Yeah, but it looks like it's going to be a little uneven. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just make sure it's all even. Sure. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. Looks like this is. Let me. You know what? I'll put the rando here. I'm going to put one. Well, let's have a phone call. Or yeah, or we could have a phone call. Somebody started up there. Thank you, Fearless. Scooped up all my stuff. All right, here I go into spectate mode. Alpha team at a disadvantage as Bravo team has one more player. Alpha team over here at the armory, moving over towards observatory. Ooh, what is that? There is some kind of glitch with whatever this is. What is that? That is so weird. I've never seen this glitch before. I guess I'm going to follow it a little bit just because I'm recording right now and everyone's just looting anyway.
Supply drop deployed at the frontier.
Yeah, what is this? Dude, it's freaking me out. It's Buster. Oh, they're just Buster's head is, but why is Buster's name so high? It's really interesting. Just flies in place. Man. All right. Well, it's not going to get any less weird, so I'll just move on. All right. Now, Spyro ends up giving away her position to the oncoming LT, who's waiting in cover. He's deciding whether he wants to attack. He gets Zombie Walker in his sights. He wants to move up closer. She has plenty of place to get cover and even add some of her own. LT chases her into the building, but he's trapped between a zone and a hard place. He scurries back outside the building and finds Spyro this time, and Spyro and Zombie Walker team up, defeating LT, who does manage to knock Spyro. I don't know if they're going to want to risk a revive. It looks like they're taking their time to get that revive because they're worried a Charlie team member would steal it. And definitely LT would steal it, but that actually is not the case right now. Yada yada, paying attention, making sure that there's no enemies that appear. Oh, yada yada, narrowly surviving a few sniper shots in a row. They just can't seem to get her. Yada yada now searching for the assailant up on the tower. Not sure where to look. There's a lot of room up there. Zombie Walker's got that M60 in hand. She's going to come help out with this sniper and maybe put down some suppressing fire with this M60. She finds a nice position to stand on top of the rock. But Bravo team gives up their position alongside the tower, leaving Zombie Walker free to attack on the right side.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds.
LT attacking two Yank Alpha team members and taking them both out. Zombie Walker getting the revive ready. But there's nobody there to get it. Fearless Love on top of the A-frame over at the observatory, battling it out with a comrade in arms, we could say, as another sniper shines their light down here from the windmill. And I know technically that's not a light, that's a reflection, but it's a reflection of light. LT inside the A-frame with Fearless Love and Yada Yada, who both together take out LT as he tries to climb the trailers looking for a superior position. Fearless Love, sword in hand, now exiting observatory, getting a little bit closer, but still receiving some sniper fire from that windmill. He's going to protect this revive and ends up getting killed by Daniel the Who Man. Is Daniel going to stick around to steal the revive again? I don't know. They're going to go ahead and risk it. Let's see. So Daniel the Human is going to steal this revive. Let's see. Can they get him? Oh, they all teamed up. Everybody was determined to take him out. And now he's without an opportunity to get revived over by here. He's going to have to retreat back to the Bravo team. LT just holding down his position, waiting for the right moment to attack. He feels that this is probably it, as Alpha team's attention is being taken by the windmill attacker. LT comes at the right moment and takes out a few players until Fearless Love dives into the air and shoots LT before going down himself. All right, so Zombie is on Alpha team. And how many Bravo team members? There's 2 Bravo team members. And both of them get knocked and 2 Alpha team members are down. So I'm very curious to see what kind of strategy they're gonna do over here. Alpha team's taking a big risk by oh man, Alpha team pulled it off. Even I was following Fearless Love because I thought he was going to do the revive. He went up the hill and they chased him thinking that he was going to do the revive up there, while the rest of the Alpha team stayed back and was revived by Yada Yada. Fearless Love using the paddles again, but not letting them fully charge, toying with whatever team members might be there. And oh, and just at the last second, Daniel the Human gets his opportunity, but there were too many Alpha team members around. Alpha team now surrounded by Bravo team from high positions, low positions. They're getting grenade launchers from the back, snipers from the east, machine gun fire from the west, but Fearless Love and Cassie charge forward to defend against their attacker. LT still alive, comes in, he wants to get the kill, and he does. Cassie goes down. It is Alpha versus Bravo here. Nick's doing what he can to stay alive, only a little bit of health left. Bravo team able to get revived long enough to take out Fearless Love. Fearless Love and FSU battling the Bravo team at the corner of the Bridge Rock. Big S at the top of Bridge Rock attacks them from behind. Daniel the Human steals the revive from the Alpha team, wakes up in their side of the castle. Bravo team charging in against the singular zombie walker Alpha team member, who finds herself literally surrounded by Bravo team members. She eventually gets taken out. But meanwhile, Alpha team members are getting revived. Who's firing rockets? Wojak with the grenade launcher, or I guess that's the rocket launcher.
Battle zone shrinking in. 60 seconds. Survivor deployed to India.
North Bend Alex attacking the Yankee team from the castle walls, maintaining his position until Cecilia forces him off, makes him to where he's a one-shot kill. He survives long enough to sneak up behind her and take out his vengeance, defeating Cecilia, who's currently ghosting him, giving away his position to the rest of the Alpha team. Wojak firing that rocket launcher. I don't know if he's just trying to rattle the Alpha team. LT literally flies to the top of the castle to take out an Alpha team member. Jade and Nyx battling it out, but Jade had the help of 2 more players. Yada Yada getting revives ready in the back of the castle. I think the Bravo team hears it, but they don't see it. Yada Yada survives some sniper fire from Jade. Jade has to drop back, eventually gets knocked, trying to defend the castle wall. Nyx gets attacked by Wojak and Big S. Louie watching the front door. They're trying to contain this to right inside the castle so they can surround their enemies, but they get a taste of their own medicine as FSU flies through the back window. Daniel the Human scurrying to get some health from the store to heal up. We are way behind the battle zone boundary. I don't even know how far away it is. This fight is just going on continuously in the battle zone. All right, how many people are left? We're getting low. But that's all you need, you know? All right, where is it? And like nobody's in the ring.
Battle zone is shifting.
So he's glitching for me. He looks like a little like marionette puppet. Yeah, it looks creepy, right? Well, maybe to him it doesn't look like that. Maybe it only looks like that to us. Maybe to him it's because he's getting around. I think they don't see him. I think if they went inside, they'll see him. I think he's like down low. I think he's a lot lower than he seems. What is going on with that? Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. I guess I'll just kick him from the game so that way the game can end. Who is that? Buster. Okay. Yeah, we were not like, that would have been really unfair to just let that go. I should tell him like, that guy was kicking your butts, guys. So I'm sure everybody's gonna be talking about it when we get in there. Yeah, well, I want to talk about it. Dude, you guys couldn't kill that one guy? Come on, it was just one guy. It was just one guy. You couldn't kill him? Come on. He was a sweat. I kicked him because he was a sweat. All right, bud. Thanks for playing. Yeah. I mean, do what you want, dude. You don't gotta go. You know, are you waiting for me to, tuck yourself in? I'll be all right. Don't wait for me. Well, 47 minutes is 47%. You mean? Yeah, 47% will get you through, dude. But it'll get you through several games. Well, I don't know. Listen, it has nothing to do with me. I'm going to play however many games I play. Oh. Who's leaving? Okay, I'm going to wait a minute to see who's leaves before we start the game. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that skin. That's cool. You're doing good out there, Wojak. Thanks. Yeah, this one came with the headset. If you got the headset that came with what's that game? What's up, Louis? What's that game? Late Wrath, something Wrath, Asgard's Wrath. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. What's up, bye? Big mouth. Yeah, it wasn't clear. Yeah, I mean it was unique. Okay. Yeah, Batman is fun. I play Batman. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start the game. He was telling me about the video game systems he has before, which I didn't know that when I was a grown up.
Squad battle. 3 squads this
I'd be
match.
playing video games. Like the console would mean so much to me. I knew I'd be playing video games. I'll never not play Tetris. Like if you wanted to punish me, it wouldn't be like and I did something wrong, it wouldn't be like, oh, you go to jail. It would be like no Tetris ever again. I'm like, what? Just the thought of it. Not even that good.
Supply drop deploying at summit. Supply drop deploying at summit. Supply drop deploying to Defiance.
I wish I could do like the where you write on the board like in a foot. I wish I could do like the where you write on the board like in a football game to show what they just did, but how coordinated they closed in on that cover. Wow, dude. I hope I got that well. Okay, Bravo team on their own, healing up. Alpha team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 5 team members on Bravo. Bravo at a pretty strong disadvantage. LT on top of the billboard is trying to sneak in, but gets caught by a stray sniper round. LT drops off the billboard to head into farmland, walks through a friendly zone grenade, then finds Fearless Love just skimming the top of the haystacks as he glides to safety behind the well-defended barn. Fearless Love now making a stand, done with running, fully healed up. LT gets shot down by Danny. Fearless Love diving forward, trying to sneak up on Louie here. I think Louie knew he was there, but Fearless Love got some. Okay, now they're reviving their team. I don't even know where they are. Is this one of those ones where they're like way out of the battle zone? Okay. Oh no, they're over here. Cassie spots the Bravo team, but she's a bit isolated as LT takes her out. Alpha team is trying to support, but they're at quite a distance and haven't had their chance to do their regrouping. LT comes out of cover to attack Alpha team. FSU does not want to wait for any more revives and dives behind enemy lines. North Bend defends their ford. Louie tries to do the same, but is teamed up on by Alpha team members. Fearless Love firing machine gun fire into Bravo until getting the last player, ending the game and giving Alpha team the win. Oh, let me check my... Okay, I think we'll do it this way. All right, I moved Cassie to the other team. Yeah, you'd be so good. All right.
Squad battle. 2 squads this match.
It just doesn't give you enough ball damage. Coming to get my gear, Shay. All right. Alpha team is going to be at a slight disadvantage this time. They have 6 to Bravo team 7. Now we just started, so they got plenty of time to choose out their gear and get ready. Fearless Love. I think a staple of his armory is always a sword so he can move fast, and of course use it for those close combat. Okay, I was gonna say, just after he said that he liked the sword, he dropped it, but no, it's one of those like accidental switches. Yeah.
Supply drop deploying to planes.
I don't know what the percentage is. I'm gonna look it up so I can bring it up next time. But it's something like 15% more speed or something when you have this. All right, looks like the shopping spree is gonna be at the gun store today. The gun store equipped with an accoutrement of killing machines. I think I'd probably grab that RFB, a sword, some heals. If I could find an SMG in here, I would use. Oh, and the silenced MP9. Boom. I'd be set. I'd be like, let's get them. You know, sometimes I switch a grenade out for, you know, red heals, or sometimes I'll go ahead and bring, you know, bring a banana. Who knows? You might need it. All right, are people already attacking? Danny, the sole Alpha Team member, deciding to push forward. Danny's the only Alpha Team member who's not in Metropolis right now.
Amazon is now shrinking.
I'm not sure if he was spotted. Oh, apparently he... Oh. Fearless Love also outside of the Metropolis. Looks like he's facing a battle over there near the construction site. Fearless Love continuously shooting that AWP, but eventually gets knocked out with an opponent's AWP. LT giving up cover as he gets on top of one of the suburban buildings near Defiance. Drops down as soon as Danny sees him in the window. Danny just maintaining his position at the tree, waiting till they can get some kills before they move in. Danny get into a fight with Ironback Nelson that goes about even. They both drink some heals and back up a little, and then come back out to fight, and the round 2 goes to Danny, who gets the knockout, taking out Ironback Nelson. Danny now attacking north on top of the tower, but north. Oh. Danny has gone ahead and built himself a barrier so he cannot be flanked, trying to maintain his position. This is a pretty good strategy. Daniel the Who Man with the FAL. This is one angry fish, finally gets shot, loses most of his shield, but manages to keep his health and his life, the most important part. Daniel takes over the top of the construction site, scoping out 2 Alpha Team members on top of the truck stop. Fearless Love sets up some barriers to protect himself against Daniel, but Daniel starts receiving some backup from 2 other teammates. Alpha Team have all but abandoned the truck stop roof, and there's the final player. Nyx goes off of that roof. They give up that position. Fearless Love going to meet up with his team. A rocket launcher takes Nyx out as he stands over there at the truck stop. LT seems like he hit a bullseye when he shot him with the rocket. Daniel the Who Man spotting an Alpha Team member attacking one of his teammates, and he's not going to stand up for it. He bursts through the window, to get revenge against Shay Shay, barely surviving the ordeal, but he's already healing up. Daniel the Human finds another person trying to revive and starts attacking them with the help of LT. Fearless Love shooting into the building. Daniel the Human deciding to charge forward with their fishing pole sword. Daniel the Human gets too close for comfort as Fearless Love knocks him out before he can penetrate the perimeter. LT goes ahead and crosses the front line, but is low enough health that Fearless Love could finish him off before he got too close. Alpha team now going back to their original positions. They want to start attacking Bravo team now. That was smart. That was nice the way they dropped back as Bravo team attacked, and then they started just taking Bravo team out one at a time. Ooh. So 2 Bravo team members are over there trying to steal kills. Fearless Love taking on the entire Alpha team from the roof, decides to find a more tactical position. First of all, he goes someplace where the other team can't spot him. He's already got his heals ready. FSU defends the inside of the building against the Bravo team member, but his health is really low, and this battle zone is encroaching. He dives out only to run into some bad luck, named Northbound Alex. Louie and VR getting taken out by a slew of bullets from the Alpha team as he's chased away by the battle zone perimeter. Nick's unrelenting with his machine gun. No matter where he moves, he is firing on the enemy. Bravo team hiding behind some barriers that they set up. And a far shot, not a sniper, but somebody with what appears to be an FAL is over there on the Bravo team. Up on the windmill. Alpha team gets their revives off. Daniel the Human tries to charge in, but they team up on him. Nix is out of cover for too long. Ironback Nelson takes advantage of it. Daniel the Human goes to steal the revive. Is taken out, but takes Shay Shay with him. Fearless Love now defending the nest. Ironback Nelson right behind Fearless Love finishes him off. Now the next revive is going to happen right here with the Alpha team. Cassie shoots through the wall and then finds the reviver and stops Alpha team from multiplying. Or did they just pause it? Here they are. Actually, within the battle zone are 3 Alpha team members. Well, at least to where the battle... Oh, well, now they're stuck behind the battle zone. Let's see who's this up here. 89 Alajan. Right here, just hanging off the... Alajan right here is hanging off the side of the windmill, just sitting on one of the fan blades with that AWP sniper rifle, waiting for any Alpha team member to show their head. But one does from above, as somehow they got all the way up to the top of the windmill without him knowing about it, got behind him and shot the Bravo team member down. Yada yada, getting caught in the crossfire in an open section of the plains. FSU, after his harrowing event at the top of the windmill, only has a sliver of health left, and I don't think he realizes it because he's going for the revive, and he needs to be going... Oh, and just like that, the Alpha team goes down. But still, good. 6 for 7, but you know, they did good. All right, so I know I'm really quiet in between the matches, but it's like, you know, I do so much talking at the end of a match. The end of every match is always so intense. Who are you? Who are you? Okay. Hold on. Hey, guys, I know this might sound corny, but this is like a family-friendly room. This is a nice room where people are nice to each other. I don't care how corny that sounds. That's just how we're doing it. So be nice or I'm gonna kick you. All right. Hey, I earned this name. Who are you? Okay, Jeremy. Jeremy and who? No, I'm gonna do it the other way. Sorry. Dude, I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of this. I don't want to. You're a dude playing a video game, okay? That's the last one, or you're gone. So I'll do it. I'll move you onto. Hold on, Jeremy. I'll give you your team. Doesn't matter. Leave him alone. We're not getting started anything. Okay, Jeremy. I'll put you on Bravo. Okay. Oh, we have more team. All right. Hold on. More people are joining. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but they're going to be polite, every single one of them. Okay. I could, but... All right. Are they being nice to you, Yada? Who's not being nice? No, who's not being nice? They're gone. No. Well, let me kick them. If you're going to go, at least have them go with you. Who is it? Oh, okay. Which SKM? SKM, what's it say? Yeah, headshot. Okay, yeah. You're a creep, dude. You're a creep. You're a creep, dude. What a creepy thing to do. You're weird. You're a weird kid. That's not cool. I didn't kick him? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, and I'm only gonna play that game so long. Which is 5 seconds. Yeah, you guys tell me if anybody ever was weird like that. That's not cool. All right. Is Yada still? No, she's gone already. Okay. 8, 8, 16, 17. Okay, one more person left. So I'm gonna put somebody from. What? 2 people left. I was just trying to wait for a person. I mean, I know people really want to get in there. All right, I'll just start an even team. And I think this is gonna be my last game. Well, you have more players on your team, Daniel. Well, yeah. Look at their. Oh, well. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's rock and roll, buddy. Thanks for the strategy. All right, we got
Select
8
battle.
v
Choose
8.
launch this match.
Make sure I land on this. Oh, I made it to touchdown. I touched something, not necessarily the ground. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should make it the ground for now on and be like, listen, who can you guys get me before I touch the ground? Okay.
Supply drop deploying to foothills. Supply drop deploying to Metropolis.
Oh, AB's in the room. Oh. Sorry, something's going on with the headset. What is going on? So what is it doing? Oh, please don't tell me it's broken. I don't want to have to deal with it. It's weird. It was just turning right. It's really annoying. I mean, I have the warranty on it, but that warranty costs $99. And, you know, I just got it a couple months ago, so I should have to use it that quickly. What's up, Eddie? Oh,
Battle
cool.
zone is now shrinking.
Who? Okay. All right. Looks like Old Lady and Izzy are at the corner of the construction site fighting off some Bravo team members, including one from a sniper's roost at the top of the windmill. Old Lady has her eye right on him, will not let go. It's Izzy decides to make it over the fence, surprising Louie and VR. Old Lady finally attacking. Now the enemy, the Bravo team member on the windmill, is being attacked from both sides. Allergen on top of the windmill seems to be a strategy they really like. Oh, he might get knocked. He's getting some machine gun fire. They got his health down pretty low. It looks like he was about 40 hit points. He goes ahead and drinks some soda to get himself some more shield. Allergen trying to heal himself. Oh, I just got news that Izzy got knocked by
Battle
fall.
zone shrinking in 60 seconds.
The ground gets the credit for that kill. Bravo team attacking the construction site. Oh, and a rocket It hits its target on the first, misses on the second. You can see that they got their AWP over there glaring that bright light. Now, Allergen does not realize that FSU is right underneath them as he comes right to the side and shoots Allergen in the head. Bravo team members come to give support too late as Alpha team has now taken over the top of the windmill. FSU returning machine gun fire. I think he's just trying to keep them busy. Was that a UMG he was using? I mean, SMG? Yeah, he's pulling out the MP5 for like a long distance shot. So I think he's just trying to keep the attention on himself and let the rest of the Alpha team members kind of sneak up on them, which I think is a great strategy. LT decides he wants to be one of those that are sneaking up on it. At the corner of the perimeter, he makes his way over to Kingdom from Flames, finds Ironback Nelson, and attacks him on the rocks. From the front gate comes Cassie, LT backing up, setting his builds to prevent the oncoming onslaught from the Bravo team. Bravo team doing a tactical regrouping to try to stay within the battle zone so they don't have to continuously take damage like LT is. LT ignoring all the needs of the battle zone because he wants to get behind the Bravo team and shoot them before they can respond. Cassie returns fire and gets LT pretty low, but LT manages to survive the attack and looks like he's even going to make it into the battle zone. Bravo team up with 2 Alpha team members there. Old Lady and Allergen both take each other out to an Alpha and a Bravo team member. It's Izzy leading LT across into Plains, trying to run from that encroaching battle zone. Lens Assassin, fortunately for them, is the closest player who is also on the Alpha team. Nyx searching in vain for the Bravo team members because they are not on that side of the tower. He might run into them eventually, but Bravo team is taking a big risk by staying so far back in the battle zone. It looks perhaps like North Bend Alex is their anchor, and he went ahead and made zone. So he's in the battle zone, so he's still there if they needed to run over to him to revive. FSU and Izzy headed over to Metropolis. I think they must have seen North Bend over there. They catch him in the garage, take him out right on the ramps. Alpha team trying to stand their ground against the approaching Bravo team. Nyx 128 using that MK18 to fire those 3-round bursts over at Bravo team. Bravo team staying in cover, dealing with the closing. FSU decides to charge in with Izzy and LT. LT on the front line of the Alpha team, keeping the Bravo team busy while his teammates fly from the roof. Ironback Nelson caught in between 2 Alpha team members. The battle zone is now going to change the battlefield as Alpha team literally has to run and revive. It's Izzy on top of the roof of the gas station. It's Izzy deciding to attack Bravo team head on, picks up a grenade launcher, switches back over to their machine gun, takes out Wendell. Alpha team has taken over the truck stop and they are moving forward, and they got to go just a little bit more to get into the next battle zone. North Bend Alex tries to hold ground at the rock across the street, but it looks like between rocket launcher attacks and machine gun attacks, he's have to stay in cover, doesn't have an opportunity to attack, but was able to defend himself against LT. It's Izzy backing up outside of the battle zone. Daniel the Who Man diving into and that. Oh, what is going on? Oh man, this is so. Oh my god. Dude, are you kidding me right now? Okay, I was having a glitch with the controller. Jeez.
Battle zone is now shrinking.
North Bend Alex diving in on FSU takes him out before the battle zone can push him out. It looks like FSU is going to go ahead and steal this revive from the Bravo team with. Oh, and FSU jumps out without them realizing that he even stole the revive. He shoots Mantis in the back. LT charging in as a Lens Assassin fires rockets over his shoulder for support. LT brings it all the way to the front line using his UMP as his primary weapon, but eventually losing to North Bend Alex, who's over here in front of the cliffside. Daniel the Q-Man attacking and fighting off 3 Alpha Team members at once, but eventually gets taken down. But some support with North Bend Alex as he reaches over the wall, trying to shoot with the MP5. LT, Nix, and Old Lady all hidden behind some strong barriers behind the trailer as they try to revive again. It looks like North Bend Alex does not want to let that revive happen. LT decides he's just going to hop right in the middle, and he pays for it with his life. He immediately flops down to the ground and is now on his way back to his other team. Daniel the Who Man takes out Nix, defending his area. Old Lady as well. Daniel the Who Man dives in, trying to take out FSU. FSU eventually gets knocked down. Human still has half of his health, but still decides to go outside of the battle zone, risking damage, eventually losing his life after taking out 1 Alpha Team member. So this fight that we're watching is happening entirely out of the battle zone. All these Alpha and Bravo team members out there are outside of the battle zone. Cassie shooting with one hand, using that MP5, charging in. Ironback Nelson has found where most of the Alpha team members are, getting some information from his fellow Bravo team member. FSU getting behind Wendell and taking him out before getting knocked by Ironback Nelson, giving Bravo team the win. It seemed like charging in was the play today. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream. I'm going to turn off my live stream. I hope it was, something you guys enjoy. So take care. Teacher Danny out. I'm not leaving. I'm just turning off the stream.